Here we go again. Well, I've just arrived. It is 7:15. Nobody else here. It's well, it's really calm. There's hardly any wind. I've got in the place I wanted to get to, which is swim 22 or peg 22. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not going to have to be feeling around or disturbing the swim or anything, because as most of you all know, I've fished here quite a few times now, and the aim today is to get, I don't know if you can see that, is to get out to that landing stage. I swapped my rods yet again. If you've been following me, you'll know that I first started out fishing with 9-foot rods here, which were fine, don't get me wrong, they were fine for most of these swims up to about 60 or 70 yards. But once I got over this side of the lake, I needed something with a little bit more oomph, so I went out and got myself some 10-foot Shimano TX1s. I think they were the 3 1/4 test curve. But anyway, yeah, they helped a lot. But now I've changed again, because what I mean by that is I've still got my TX1s, but I bought my 12-foot Torix today, simply because I want to be using a solid bag to get over there. It's about 75-80 yards, and my shoulder's been playing up lately, so I'm pretty sure I could have hit it with the TX1s, but it would have been a struggle on my shoulders. So I could just take it nice and easy today with the 12-footers, and yeah, I'll hit that no problem whatsoever. So yeah, all in all, I'm really looking forward to this session. And guys, I've done something I don't usually do. I've set myself a target. And my target is at least 2 fish above 20 today. Foolish, maybe, but we shall see. So yeah, I want 2 above 20, and I want over 3 fish today. So 4 fish, 4 fish or more. So we shall see how it goes. You can all have a laugh if I don't do it, but at the moment I'm feeling really confident, although we did have a shed load of rain last night from about 10 o'clock till about 2:30 in the morning, and trust me, it was heavy. Although being in a caravan does sort of magnify that rain noise on, you know, as it is on the roof and that, but yeah, it was heavy. So we shall see how it goes. So I've eventually got both rods out. Solid bag on my right, I've got a little pop-up on my left over towards the island, but I've just had to strip about 15 yards or so of line on my one rod. I cannot believe the mess that the line was in, crinkled, and it also got like a little abrasion on it. I've got to admit, I don't remember pouring it away in that sort of condition, but just goes to show how important it is to check your line over. So yeah, that's good now. I need to get myself sorted. I cannot believe the state or the condition that I put my rods away in last session. I do remember packing up quite quickly, but there was weed on the top, there was mud all down both rods. So just quickly gave those a wipe over. So yeah, what do I need to tell you? Well, I think I mentioned earlier, I didn't need to feel around, lead around or anything like that. I know what it's like here. So yeah, I've injected the solid bag with a little bit of CSL and salmon oil. So that's a little bit of an experiment, not done that before, so we'll see how that goes. My left rod, like I say, just a pop up. I'm fishing in around 4, maybe 4.5 feet of water, about a yard off the island, and currently, as I'm looking out there, there's swans right above my rig, so I need to keep an eye on them, because I might need to just come back a couple of feet towards myself in slightly deeper water. So 4.5 where I am now, and if I come back 2 feet, I think that's going to be around 5.5, maybe 6 feet. So that might be better, might be just out the way of the swans, hopefully, just out of their depth. But yeah, waiting for a bite now. See how it goes. Well, as you can probably tell by the bright patch there, the sun's finally come out. Just need to tell you what I've done on my left rod. As I mentioned earlier, I've had to come a little bit closer to me by, let me think about it, about 5 feet closer towards me, because there was a swan over there and it was relentless. It was just in and out, pecking up bait. So yeah, come closer, gone a bit deeper. I'm fishing in around 6, maybe 6.5 feet of water now, and that's done the trick. So I've just put 5 lots of spod mix out, consisting of sweet corn and a tiger nut based boilie, the Nutoffee by SB Baits. So we'll see how that goes. Sharpen my hooks, put a little bit of Vaseline on those. So tip top, everything is looking good, and I'll be perfectly honest, can't believe I haven't had a fish yet. I thought I'd have had one. It is, by the way, just check, I think it's about 9 o'clock, oh, 9:30. So like I say, thought I'd have had a fish, but not to be just yet. But watch this space, because I'm sure I'm going to have one today, he says. So guys, a quick change of plan. I noticed a lot of activity over by that pontoon where my rope rod is. So I'm putting all my eggs in one basket, and I'm going to put them both within 3 yards of each other. You come in. Yes, I'm in. Lovely little mirror. Let's see if I can get down here. Get him in. There he goes. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. First one of the day. He is going to be a big fish. is heading towards the landing stage. Need to be careful with this short hook length and barbless hooks. Not ideal. What an absolutely beautiful specimen. Look at the belly on him. It's all yours. Off you go. Well, a little update, and I apologise for not doing one earlier, although you probably won't be able to tell over the video, but there has actually been, must be at least 4 hours past till I did the last update, and it is around about 6 o'clock now. 25 to 6 at the moment, and I've been busy. I've been really busy. I've caught 7 fish and lost 6. Bad, I know. But you all know why that is. I'm not going to keep banging on about that. But really enjoyed today. Man's actually, she went up the shop for me because I was getting through so many pellets that she had to go and get me another bag. So I haven't had a session like this for a long time, but I really enjoyed it. I've got myself in a bit of a pickle in terms of there's mess everywhere here. I'm not used to fishing like this. I like to know exactly where everything is so that I can put my hand straight to something if I need it, but I've got to admit it's like a junkyard. But yeah, I've had a fantastic day. Still got 2, maybe 3 hours left, so let me see if I can remember what we've had. Can you help me out here? I had one at 16.5.
16.10.
16.10, sorry. One at
22.5.
22.5, both mirrors. I had 3 pasties.
And then 2 that were a bit bigger, in between a pasty and a pie.
Yeah, and 2 in between a pasty and a pie. I like that. I'll have to use that on my future vlogs. So yeah, had a really enjoyable day. What do I need to tell you? I've used CSL and salmon oil in the solid bags. That seems to have actually helped. Whether it's just a coincidence or not, we can't prove it, can we? But it does seem to have helped anyway. So I'm sticking to that. And by the way, one of the reasons I'm doing so well today is probably because the lake's empty in terms of nobody else fishing. And I just can't believe it. I've never known it. Saturday and I've got the lake to myself. So yeah, Eye Kettleby, what are you doing? You need to be upping your marketing game. get some more tickets sold. But I'm not complaining, obviously. It's good that there's nobody else here. Oh, by the way, I need another fish above £20 because that was one of my targets. I said earlier I don't like setting targets, but I did feel really confident today before I set up, and that was, by the way, before I knew that there'd be no other anglers on here. I don't know what it is. I just had a feeling I'd do all right today. Maybe a combination of with the right conditions and being that time of year. Right. Not going to rush this one. Let's have a look at him. beauty. Get you in here, son. That's a nice fish. That is a nice fish. Let's have a look at your pelt. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. You're scaly, aren't you, mate? Hey, lovely scaly. Well guys, I hope I'm in focus. If not, probably a bonus for you. No, I've really enjoyed this session, but I'm going to bring it to a close now. You just seen me bring in fish number 9, and I'm really chuffed with it, to be honest. Chuffed with the session, that is. Do you know when you swap things up and things work out good for you? It's quite pleasing. And I think what I did was earlier, I decided that I was going to get out of lazy mode, because a lot of you probably know that I do tend to really enjoy the moment for what it is, rather than just catching fish. I like to just relax and take in the surroundings and everything like that. And but today I sort of got here and I decided that I needed to up my game, if you like, and I started off by sharpening all my hooks to the point where I could literally get them no better to my ability. So that was first port of call, and obviously smeared them up with a little bit of Vaseline. And then secondly, I decided to use a combination of salmon oil and CSL, and so yeah, everything seemed to work. But the problem is with fishing, you don't know whether one element worked or whether it was the whole change of tactics. So i.e. the sharp hooks will have definitely done the business, and as far as everything else goes, who knows. But one thing is for sure, I was on the fish, so that is the main ingredient, if you like. As we all know, if you're not on them, then it doesn't matter whether your hooks are sharp or how good your bait is or anything. So yeah, that's my 2 pennyth worth. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon.